Make sure you watch her podcast, the EmpowerHer Play, and don't forget to subscribe. Hello and welcome to the EmpowerHer Play podcast. My name is Yashmin and we have Auntie Shafs in the house. Woo! And Samadi. Also. So what have you been up to? What have you been up to, ladies?
So we've had a very eventful week.
Yes.
Just in case you haven't noticed.
What is that?
So this is the charity boat race, Winners' Cup for the sisters race.
Woo! Yes, well done, ladies.
Well done to my team, my dragons.
Dragons, yes.
Absolutely fantastic event.
So what was your part?
I'm the drummer. Hold on.
This time Sam didn't lose her voice, luckily.
So, what does the drummer do?
Just shout at everybody.
Just do what?
To just hurry up and get on with things, isn't it?
No, but you have this kind of routine or something that you have to do as a
I
drummer.
can't say I set the pace because we have pacers who do that.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just there shouting, keeping the momentum going, giving them that motivation.
So, do you remember, Shafs? We was on the River Thames.
Yeah.
There's a whole crowd there. Our races started, Heat 1, and all I could hear was Salma.
Yes, I know. I've heard a lot of people
I
saying
couldn't
Sal's
hear
voice.
anything else apart from Salma's
Sal's
voice.
deep voice. What were you saying, Sal?
Because you know, when you're on there, it's busy and there's so much going on, and you don't
That was
realise.
just a natural voice, though, wasn't it?
It was.
Can you believe Sal didn't even use a megaphone?
No, you're not allowed to use the megaphone.
Oh, I think you used that last time.
No, you're not allowed because it's so noisy. And then there's aeroplane. Remember there's
Yeah,
aeroplanes
that
going?
day.
Even in the aeroplanes, I heard
We can
Salma.
hear
There's
it,
aeroplane everything. So I'm just like focusing on my team. I'm like getting them going, telling them what to do, counting. And it's only when I got off and everyone along the bank is like, all we could hear was you. And
Sal's
I was just
voice, yeah, but-
okay. All right, but you guys just dream of me, dream of my voice. And then it's when I saw the recordings and I
No, but it's good though. You got to have that clear, loud voice though.
it goes, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Just travels.
No, the girls did really
Really
well.
well,
So Heat
yeah.
1, you smashed it.
Yep.
Smashed it.
I think it was 58 seconds, was it?
Yep.
And then Heat 2 was
a little bit longer, but we were well ahead.
Well, yeah,
of
well
the-
ahead,
that's right. So
absolutely,
you won
yeah.
the second heat as well.
Yeah, like by a lot.
And then
By
the
a lot.
organisers said, leave Heat 3, we're just going to put you straight into the final.
Yep. And we
So-
went straight to the final, we conserved our energy, and it was so nice. And the beautiful thing is, as a drummer, you're facing
The
them,
ladies.
and you can watch them, and they're working really hard, and they were all working hard. Like
They
we've done
were.
this for years
But they
now.
were so on it. I was so
Yeah.
proud of them.
Yes.
Their pace, their synchronization of rowing. You know, you saw the other teams and they were just one doing that one, one's doing that. We're not in sync at all. But our team were on it.
Yeah.
And, you know, alhamdulillah, they just smashed it.
Literally.
And they were so dedicated. But you know what? It's not just the day. They've been training for
yeah.
months
Yes,
and months.
yes.
They've been turning up. And sometimes if they can't train on the water, they train off the water.
water,
Like
yeah.
we've been in the park with twigs and things and all the rest of it if other teams are listening. But these are
Yeah.
the things that they've been doing. They've been training online. They've been going to races and all sorts of things. They put so much hard work and effort into it. But
I know,
you could see the
I
improvement. Because
know.
we've been doing it for how many years now, Yash?
2018 was our first
Yeah.
race.
There you go.
I
So
think.
quite a few years. We
Yeah.
started off quite light-hearted. It was just
Yeah.
about fundraising. But it has massively improved.
Huge
and
difference,
They look
yeah.
like professionals. They
Yes.
were all in sync. They were working.
Yeah.
And usually, even as a drummer, when we win, like we won last year as well.
Yes.
Yeah. But what happens is it's really hard to tell. So, but they look at me like, what did we do? And I'm like, I can't say because I don't know. This time, I was just like, we did it.
Yeah.
It was so ahead.
So ahead,
So
yes.
ahead.
So ahead,
obvious.
yes.
It was so like clear that we had
But
won that. Oh, it
the
was so great.
finals, you were quite neck and neck
Yeah.
with the second
Yes.
team, right? Until I think about 50 metres out. And then you just suddenly overtook them.
Yeah,
I thought,
yeah.
whoa.
That's our secret tactic. We can't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
okay, sorry.
All right.
That's our secret.
But each
tactic.
time they
we
come
have-
stronger
yeah,
and
we have
stronger.
something at the beginning, and then we pick up, and that happened last year as well in the Al Noor
Yeah.
thing. So if you see that, you can see that they start off, and it looks really slow at the
Yeah.
beginning. It actually looks
It did,
slow.
yeah.
And then we get into the magic,
Yes.
and it's like whoosh! Oh, I've been watching the
Thanks,
videos.
yes.
Like,
The excitement, oh, this is just
Yeah,
awesome.
cornflakes in the bowl this time.
So not cornflakes, Cocoa Pops.
Cocoa
Oh,
Pops.
Cocoa
So last time I won this, I skipped home with it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Chef?
Oh, can we put that
home.
video up, Bobby? You got to put that video up. Sal skipping. I'll give it to you later, okay?
Skipped with that, and then I took it home, put my Cocoa Pops in it, and enjoyed my Cocoa Pops.
Why not? Why not?
And then
well
we'll
done.
obviously get
Yes.
this, the gold.
I had one too, but I forgot.
Yeah. And what else can I show you guys?
The t-shirt.
She's
Winners
done
lady.
that. And she's got the t-shirt.
Yes.
Which way
All
around?
the ladies.
No, congratulations.
Oh
to
yeah, can we have?
everybody.
Yeah, congratulations
Yeah,
to
it's
every
really
single
hard.
one of
Discreetly
them.
mention the little lovely poster.
Oh,
by
well done,
our
well done.
youngest fan.
Fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it was really good support as well on Sunday.
Yes.
I mean, I think the families down there were really impressed with the women's teams. And it's a shame we didn't have more women, but I think that's because the date had to change from the previous venue to the new one. So, but inshallah, next year we have more female teams and it becomes bigger.
Did we
and
have
better.
last year a lot of
So last
women
year
team?
there was more women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
this
was.
year there
Yeah,
was
it
less
was.
because the date changed. So I
Changed,
think some
okay,
had
yeah.
to drop out because
Yeah.
it clashed with the Vitality Run.
Oh,
So there
okay.
was a bit of a clash. But what always impresses me with the charity boat race is it's a Bengali organisation.
Yeah.
Is majority Bengali men there. They're in their longies.
Oh yeah, the
they're
longi
Oh,
big
my
race.
God,
The longi. Did you see the
all
longi
of
race?
that, yeah. Oh, we'll talk about the longi race as well.
Yeah.
But it's so nice because, you know, we grew up in Bengali communities. Often it was the men who were like, oh, but now,
Yeah.
why are you doing this? Why are you so loud? They are so supportive. I'm
They
so
are, they are.
touched. So thank you to all the brothers
Yeah,
there
thank
because
you.
they were so supportive. They were cheering us. They were complimenting us.
Yeah.
It was
I
just
think
really
a lot
nice.
of them was impressed
Yeah.
with the technique.
Well, we were
and,
faster
and
than a
how,
lot of the
yeah,
men.
we were.
Yeah, you were. You were.
But in terms of like how well we did and how we smashed it and concentrated and how we conducted ourselves, big well done to Zainab, Nazma and Famida for organising and the training and all the behind the scenes stuff, because it takes a lot of effort. It's not
It
just
does.
you turning up on a day.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of
organisation,
coordination,
yeah, all of that.
So
like,
well
yeah.
done to them as well.
Exactly, and all of them, every single person in that team, like we're a big team, you know. But everyone plays their role. They're
And we had
bringing
some
things.
newbies.
newbies
Even my
who
cousin
jumped
sister
on.
was on there. She
Oh,
didn't even
brilliant.
know that it was my team.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so
well
Yeah,
done.
but
Yeah,
they
we had a few
really jumped
newbies.
in. Yeah, they jumped in because it usually takes a while to get the swing of it, but they did, and they all helped out. Like one of the ladies brought food for everyone. Naz brought her marquee for everyone because it was quite a rainy day. Like everyone just
But you
chipped
know,
in and
alhamdulillah,
they
it
worked
wasn't
together.
raining though. The way that
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
thought that the
But
night
it was
before.
raining in the morning, isn't it?
The night before.
Was it the night
thunderstorms,
before? It was.
Night
Yeah.
before, yeah. Only the Al Noor one, you were all proper in that rain,
Yeah, it was-
weren't you?
yeah, it was
So it was
raining in the
tough
morning.
doing in the rain, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So
yeah,
this was our
yeah.
second boat race this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So,
the
we've
first one
always
was
done the
with
Al Noor,
Al Noor,
which is
yeah.
always in like July time, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And then this one was in the
Yeah,
docks.
we've just started this one from last year, so
Yeah.
we've done it twice now, and
So how was
Yeah,
the
no.
Al Noor one? How did you do?
so Al Noor one, I stepped down. I was a bit busy that summer. Don't make faces at me. Really hard work drumming, you know.
It is.
But yeah, they did fantastic, and they came third. So
Third.
with the Al Noor, there's a lot more women's teams,
Yeah.
and there's a lot more competition.
It's longer as well, though.
It's
It is.
longer.
150 meters.
It's a
isn't
long
it?
day. It's different waters. It's at Fairlob. It feels
Yeah.
different. Like the regatta centre is fantastic. It feels like a race. But Fairlob feels a bit like you're rowing there, and
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
it's a bit harder. But where we used to come, I think it was like 15th and
Yeah.
11th and
Inshallah
8th.
next
We
year,
came
winners
third.
in
Well,
Al
we
Noor.
came third.
Yes.
So alhamdulillah, the
Alhamdulillah.
team did
Alhamdulillah.
absolutely fantastic.
And
And
they-
it just pushes,
awesome
isn't
women.
it, to think we want to hold on to gold and we want to get gold for the
I'm just
Al Noor,
going to move
inshallah.
it away into something a little bit more like about representation, opportunities. Obviously, with MSA, we've created a lot of opportunities for women to try lots of different sports. And I bet rowing and dragon boat racing wasn't on anybody's list until the opportunity for Manor came up.
100%.
So how important is it for Muslim representation, female representation, to do these kind of sports for your children, future generations, even just for your peers as well? How important is that, Shafs? I don't know whether you go down and support every time.
Yeah.
You go down and you video all the
trying to-
training
And your
and stuff
kids
like
come
that.
with you,
And
you know?
yeah,
Yeah, I've
so
been bringing
how
them my daughter.
important is that?
It's very important. You know, I've been telling my daughters to come and join now. And even then one of the ladies from the Dragon Boats is where she's been telling them, come and join, because it's really good to, as a Muslim woman, to show, and because these women in the Dragon Boat, they're very competitive women. And I love that. You know what?
And
Because
that's
we don't
not
get to
really
see that.
expected
Yeah,
from
this is
Muslim
what I'm
women, isn't
saying.
it?
And I don't get to see that. I mean, normally we're like, okay, we'll go in, we'll do a bit of sport and that's it. But these women are on it. And it is very important for Muslim women to be getting into us rowing, and more sports as well. Yeah.
And where we've like traditionally done sessions, and it's mainly been for fitness, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's been
that's
for
what I'm saying.
fitness, socializing, all of that kind of stuff. And we come, but we haven't always done competitions. I know like badminton's done competition, football's done competition.
Yeah.
We don't do enough, and some of us have that competitive fire.
But
I think
yes.
everybody.
All
has it.
of you have that.
All of us, yeah. We just don't always have the
Yeah.
opportunity for it. So actually being part, especially team things are, absolutely amazing, aren't they?
They
To
are.
go out, to do it as a team, to succeed as a team, it is absolutely fantastic. But I think representation is so
important. Yeah.
And I think like I keep mentioning the charity boat race because it's majority men, majority
I was about to
Bengali
say that,
community. And the women are just, most of them were the food stalls. They're the ones who had made the biryanis and so on. So to see a group of women, and not just a weak bunch of women who don't know what they're doing.
Strong women.
A strong bunch of women who knew exactly what they were doing. Who were better than a lot of those men's teams.
Yeah, they were, mashallah. Well
Absolutely.
done.
But yeah, alhamdulillah, I think we did it in a modest way.
Yes.
Our kit's very modest. We behaved, I think, accordingly. Okay, I'm a little bit loud.
Doesn't
but
matter.
My team,
We need
but
sound.
they, everything was within our Islamic guidelines.
Yes.
So it wasn't, oh my God, the women are doing it, but they're so kind of like, shameless.
No.
It wasn't that either. It was a really nice way. But I did say to them next year, in our saris.
That brings me on to the longy race.
Oh yeah.
How brilliant were the longy
Oh my
race?
God, that was funny. The boy was like,
So sometimes I didn't know where to look.
no, they were decent. Okay, they were covered up.
But they had first of all, they had the fanciest longies, didn't they? Not those blue checkered ones.
No, not the typical ones.
Yeah, no, that's it was these fancy burgundy, and
green.
and
I think the colour. Yeah. But
and
it
then,
was
the
funny.
younger boys were fantastic. They were really good. And then, did you watch the one where
He went flat on his face.
No, I didn't do that one. No.
Oh, he was the male version of Shaf.
I'm not saying anything.
He went flat on his face.
Did he?
Shafiqul or something.
I don't know what he's
Don't
doing
even
was.
go on. Don't.
I think it was, isn't it?
Don't.
Must have been.
Shafiqul. She couldn't find any other name.
Oh, but poor guy ran and he was doing so well.
help it.
He
And
was
just
very
flew.
competitive, and then thank God he had something underneath.
But he toppled. He actually did
He did a roly-poly.
Did he?
Trying to get to the finish
God,
line.
why didn't I come a bit earlier? I would have helped the poor person.
I know. And they were supposed to have carrom board tournament, but I don't think they did it.
And they were supposed to have the tug. Yeah, they didn't do that one, did they? Yeah.
And that was a little bit disappointing because I
Yeah.
did kind of go up to the organizer and say, could we
Did
do
you?
a women's tug of war? And
Yeah.
he was like, I don't think it's appropriate for the women.
Oh.
So it's one of those situations that I didn't want to cross that.
Okay.
But at the same time, I thought, look, we weren't asking to do the running because I can understand the running might be a bit different. But tug of war's all right.
But maybe they thought of health and safety.
No, he was just saying all the men are just going to be surrounding
Watching.
and watching.
Oh.
And I thought, I understand
Okay.
that. I do understand
yeah,
that. And it is a
yeah.
bit different and,
Yeah.
I don't know. But just one of those, I was just like, put back into my woman box. But other than that, really good crowd.
It's nice to see how the community, that like men from the community have moved on. Because before, if you spoke about women's sport and
They were
women
like-
playing football,
yeah.
women doing badminton, women doing a dragon boat race, it would have been unheard of.
Yes.
And like there would be people saying, oh, they're far enough.
Yeah, far enough.
She's a bit like,
Farina.
what's that word they use? Betamuki or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she's
Yeah,
too
yeah,
manly
yeah,
for her
yeah.
own good.
Yeah,
Like she's
yeah.
a bloke, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
she's
it was
doing the
nice
man
to see
stuff.
the brothers now supporting us
Yeah.
and encouraging us to come forward and put ourselves into those competitions.
Exactly.
Like,
And they
that's
really
a
catered for
huge
us, yeah.
direction.
No, they did.
Yeah.
They're really
They
nice
checked
people.
in on us. They gave us a separate prayer space. They set us up separately, so we felt that difference as
Yeah.
well. And it was really nice, and it wasn't so congested. One nice thing about the Regatta Centre is it's not congested.
No.
So when you go up, you're not having to push past other teams and stuff.
Yeah.
So
And we even had a separate women's viewing point.
Yeah,
as
this
well.
time, yes.
did you?
Yeah,
So we had a
yeah. I was
closed-off
thinking.
bit where women were able to just go in and watch and not feel like they're being crowded.
pushed
around.
around, yeah. I think that was really
last year
nice.
It was a bit
fab.
crowded.
Yeah. But you can along the river, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because it's such a long stretch. Yeah, you can. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
The food was great. Did you guys eat anything?
I had all the boro chutneys.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
did
had
you?
all the
Dalbora.
traditional.
I didn't have anything.
Why?
Came late.
Oh,
didn't
you.
I came late. Thank God I did one. I did one.
She ran
in
in
my
time.
Auntie G's trainers. Are you happy now? Are you both happy now? Yeah. Auntie G.
She was so humble.
I did a humble today because humble today because I'm a bit cold, man.
I asked my
We should have
husband.
had one for this
I asked my
episode.
husband, what should we call it? And he goes, the actual word is como.
Thank you.
But everyone
Thank
just
you.
calls it como.
No one calls it that.
Everyone
You're
does.
allowed to call it
No,
that.
no,
Man,
no.
if Hashi says it, then it's done.
Exactly.
That's what's right.
She's a Staffordshire girl.
Hashi, we miss you.
I know. Oh my God.
No, but you know, this boat racing last year, they this is a Bangla theme, isn't it?
Yeah,
Which was
yeah.
really nice
Yeah.
for other, because one of our friend that comes Nordic walk with us, she's a non-Muslim, and she really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
First
I was
time,
gonna ask. Yeah,
she
yeah.
really enjoyed it. She saw the different side of the culture. She goes, you know what? It was such a lovely day, and it was a shame that we didn't get to meet her. But last year we had a lot. They had a lot more. They had that jackfruit, the big
Yeah.
fish when they won and
Yeah.
everything. I think this
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
because of the weather or something, I think there wasn't many stuff. But she really enjoyed it, and I think
No,
you know
that's
what? It's
good.
it's open to all.
And even our boat, our team, they're not all not Muslim, they're not all Bengali.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of the sisters who are not Bengali were like, what's
What's this?
Sila,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
So I was like, you just say you're Biani Bazari.
Yeah.
So we're quite
Biani
Biani
Bazari.
Bazari on the day. But it's nice because they learn a lot about a different culture that they might not
Yes,
necessarily be
yeah.
exposed to. So it was nice.
So
And I
it was
think-
a lovely day,
It
it was.
was good. And then, so our the last Nordic walk last week, we met a woman from China.
Yeah.
So she's Chinese by origin. So she was really interested in our boat race, and she was telling us the history of the boat race. Did you hear
Oh,
her
yes.
story?
You go
So the
tell, yeah.
history of the boat race is that apparently there was some leader in China many years ago
Hmm.
who was not impressed by the emperors of the time. So he went into despair. He was a poet, and he threw himself into the
Oh,
river
yeah.
to commit. So the fellow men came out in their dragon boats to rescue him, and they threw these rice dumplings in the water so the fish would try and eat the rice dumplings and not eat the man. I'm
But they
not sure
instead-
if they ever found him or
Yeah,
not. but
yeah.
So,
So
I
that
thought
was the story behind-
next,
Yeah.
training.
Good
I'm
story.
taking
Yeah.
rice
Rice-
dumplings for my team.
Oh,
But there's
you'd be
a lot
surprised
of
what
history
comes
to
up.
these things as well.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
yeah.
you do look at it and you think, oh, how comes there's a lot of Chinese people who do it and so on. But we don't often know the
No.
history. Like a lot of us just got into Dragon Boat because Al Noor organised
Yeah,
it in the
yeah.
local area, and that's it. But it's nice.
No,
to
but
think-
Dragon Boat, where did it come from? Is it because of this story?
it's a Chinese heritage. She was saying that's one story she's
Okay.
had. We're not sure
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
truth is.
what the
but,
truth is. Wow.
but it does
Yes.
come from
But
China.
I suppose it is because a dragon is very
Yeah, that's what I'm
symbolism
saying.
of China, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And Chinese
That's
culture.
it.
So no, that's a really good story.
it's true, yeah,
No,
it's good.
sometimes we do these things and we don't actually know the history,
Yeah.
of the sport. So it's nice to learn new things about
Yeah.
that as well.
Or the only time we hear about the history of a sport is when we're not allowed to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't it? Oh, like yoga, for example. I'll give
Yeah.
you yoga as an example. I've heard so much about yoga because it's stemmed from other religious practices
Yeah.
and so on, and we shouldn't be doing it as Muslims. But what about all the ones we are allowed to do? Like, we
Yeah.
should know the history of that as
Definitely,
well.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so much to but that was
To
that
learn,
was
yeah.
a good weekend,
It
a good
was.
Sunday.
And you're still buzzing.
Still buzzing.
The ladies are still buzzing
you
as well.
took the
Yes, we
selfie
selfie
home?
with them. Huh?
Didn't you?
I took
And
it
how
home.
did your family?
So I put it right in the middle of my dining room table, and my mother-in-law came and she goes, "What happened?" I said, "We won." She goes, "What did you win?" I said, "Da." And she looked at it and thought, "Oh."
No, she was proud
I'm
of her
sure,
boys.
So,
yeah, I'm sure she
And it
was,
was in the middle of my dining room table.
Nice. So
Imagine
you
it.
enjoyed. Huh?
No, she hasn't actually. I didn't show my mum. Oh my
Oh,
God, she
you
got my
haven't-
mum this week. Oh, I'll take it to her.
Aw.
Yeah.
Do it tonight.
I know. I'll bring her next episode.
Yes.
She can teach us a thing or two
Exactly.
about how to speak properly.
Yeah. Oh,
Goodness
but
me.
yeah, but with my mum, she's not very excited by the boat race because she's just like, "Why are you boat racing? That's not the thing to do."
Aw.
Yeah, so it's
We
it's
can
a
change.
different-
We can change opinions one
So
day.
that's it. But my mother-in-law loves it. She absolutely loves it. If it
She-
wasn't raining,
yeah, she came
would've
once,
been
So
there.
didn't
let us
Yeah.
know some secrets now.
Yes.
So who in your opinion is the best rower, whatever it's called, pacer, or whatever?
I can't say that.
Come on! I put
But you
on
know
the
what?
spot.
No, but this time, honestly, and it's not just one of those things. They were all. But usually, I learn names of the ones I have to shout at. And this time, I just thought I didn't have to shout anyone's name because they were.
No, you know when I went. Sorry, Sam Kane.
Yeah.
I went on one of the training day, didn't I? They were all in that. What's the word? Sync.
Think, yeah,
All of them. And it was just so
yeah. It was beautiful.
to watch. Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be recording, just like looking. Then I told my daughter, "Can you just lift it from the other thing?" Because I was supposed to run up and down and
Yeah.
take the picture. But just watching them, and you know what? They've come so far. I don't know how to express my thinking because they've come so far. Because I used to go at the beginning as well, didn't I? Like watch them training and things like that. Then I saw them now, and I'm so proud of you, ladies.
Yeah, because at one point it was like a Mexican wave. One would roll, then the next one, and we would have that. But this time it was like
literally
beautiful.
It was
just
beautiful. That's it. That's what the word is. Beautiful.
Shafi, were you on the side just supporting like a big borohala?
So Shaf's had a megaphone in the past.
Yeah, in the past, but I don't need it now. So when Yash, what happened on the final race? It was my voice live on Instagram. Go MSA! You can hear that, everybody. Borohala's voice. Go, go, go! Come on, MSA! Go, MSA! Woo! Come on, MSA! Go, go! Keep going! Yes! Come on! Come on! Go, MSA!
We did
I was on Instagram live and I was
All you can hear is my voice.
and all you can hear was Shaf's voice.
Go, go, go! That's the my word. Go, go, go,
I
MSA!
say to Shaf, she should jump on 1 year.
No, Borohala might drown.
There's no age limit, Shaf.
Huh?
There's no age limit.
Oh, isn't there?
Whose big birthday's coming up?
Whose birthday?
Whose big birthday?
Special
a special
52.
It's not 52.
That's why I got 5 Mr. Kiplings on the table.
You know, I'm going to let them have fun, including the cameraman, Bobby. Yeah, you can have the fun on Khala, Moni, yeah?
What are you doing?
Okay? Not 52, let me correct.
Can you let the audience know that I called you borohala earlier and you gave me proper buriangle? Like proper swearing at me?
Are you going to...
This innocent...
Are you going to cover it? Are you going to cover it if I put them...
You remember, that's Bengali
Is it?
swearing.
Is
Not your
it
friend,
really?
not your friend.
Did you not know?
I'm not your friend.
Oh my God, I'm
A lot of cultures.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
swearing.
that's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
When I was, what was it, about 3 or 4 years old, and I didn't know, like, going to Bangladesh what to do, and I went like this to
Oh,
somebody.
yeah, we've all done that.
Nah, fine.
Yeah.
No, it's just saying, right, mate.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to do that in a lot of places.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
You can put your middle finger up, it's absolutely fine.
It's offensive, yeah.
Here we go.
So any
By
plans
the
for
way,
your birthday?
no, wait,
Shaf?
let me correct. I'm not going to be
She gets
52.
loud when she's angry.
I'm going to be 48. Yes, I am going to be loud. 48,
Oh, no, it was this
inshallah.
one.
Oh, you put it out there.
Yes. I'm going to be 48, everybody. So,
And you don't look a day over 47.
thank you.
Mashallah.
Take that hug back.
Any plans, Shaf? What are you doing for your birthday, Shaf?
I'm not sure yet, you know. As you get older, you just want to sing, dance, like, huh?
We're doing a double celebration then, isn't it? Might as well.
With who?
With me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you want to celebrate with an old lady then, do you?
Of course, I wouldn't be anywhere without you, an old lady.
Should we all
But
wear,
you've
wear
already
leather
got-
jackets?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Yash has already got the leopard trousers, right? So we just need that. Yeah, didn't you want a last episode? Didn't you not see that? You are blind. Yeah, didn't you not see that? You were sitting next to the whole... Allahu Akbar.
That takes me to that episode of Friends.
It's not real leather. It's not a Ross encounter, no.
Bobby, yes, leather jacket. Bring your leather jacket.
do a leather jacket
I don't
thing.
think
Yes.
the restaurant would let us in if we did that.
Why?
Unless it's some
It's a
kind
posh
of...
restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's like a Michael Jackson
We
thing.
just have to say... It's,
Posh establishment.
Oh.
I'm taking to you. I don't take you to any old riff.
oh.
Yeah.
I like being old now.
So, Yash, you've got some celebrations coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you celebrating?
I graduated. Finally, I received my master's degree.
Mashallah. Well
Salma
done.
Barak.
Very
I
happy
got
for you.
that. And my older son's going away tomorrow to university.
Oh.
I don't know. You've not felt this yet, and you might feel it in the future. But he's been to uni before. Obviously, he's done his undergrad. Now he's going to do his masters. I'm feeling really upset.
Are you?
Yeah, genuinely.
But he's lived out before,
He
and your
has.
other son's lived
Yeah.
out. So how comes this time's different?
No.
I think as you get older, you get really attached more, don't you? I think.
And I think where the last year he's worked from home.
Yeah, and you've
really
had,
kind of,
he's
been
but it's
around,
hard.
he's not-
It is hard. I just have my girls sleepover or go around my sister's house, and I feel it. Sometimes it's annoying. You can keep them, right? No, but I do. On a serious note, seriously, you do feel it, but I don't know how you do it. I won't be able to.
No, well, he's
So
in
we can do a few-
Cambridge.
few
Yeah, so
trips
we're
to
going to do a
Cambridge.
few day trips.
Yes,
Let's
we
do
already
it.
told him, by the way.
Yeah.
he said
Yeah,
the
we
doors
said to him,
He said the
you
doors
need
are
to get
not
a job
opening.
as a punter.
Yeah, as a
so-
punter. Yeah.
Not a pub punter.
Cambridge punting, and we'll go on, and you hear us cackling on there.
Yeah, oh God,
Might have
I don't think he
episodes.
wants
Oh my God, he'll hear us clacking from the train, and then they'll lock all his doors.
I'll be like, 1, 2,
Put your drum rig.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, I think they'll ban us from Cambridge completely if we did that.
They would.
Like, this is why we don't let the Asians in the village. Is he looking forward
You
to it?
could take the Asians out of the village. You can't take the Asians out of them.
I know, but is he looking forward to it?
He is.
Or is he feeling it as well?
I think he's excited, but I think he's nervous. Obviously, it's a different establishment.
Yeah.
We don't
Is it
know what
1
the
year or
people-
2 years?
2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah. Unless it is only 1 year, but it's still.
He probably wants to.
Don't want to come home.
But last time I spoke to him, he said he's quite happy to.
Yeah.
So inshallah.
get
Yeah,
away
it's
from
exciting. Yeah, he is.
No,
he
not
is.
from his mum, but just sometimes changing it.
Oh.
But
Because we've got a small
inshallah.
house, we live on top of each other, and we're always together. Even on
Yeah.
the holiday that we just went to, we were always together.
But that makes you closer, though.
I think so.
But sometimes you think,
I
oh,
think
no, they're on
so.
top of each other. But they don't see it like that.
No.
Kids don't see it like
No.
that. They see it as the closeness of a family, isn't
And we
it?
have to do that because if you don't do that, they go to the room, lock the door. What do you have?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
So are
saying?
they quite independent then, in terms of cooking and all of that?
Adil is not. Akil is still like.
Doing things for him.
Actually, this week he started uni. When did he start uni? Last week,
Last
isn't
week.
it? So he's come home, got his own food. As long as I've cooked.
Okay.
Then he can serve
Otherwise,
himself.
before that, it was like, you get my food for me. I can't bother. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to feed myself.
So when I said, are they independent? I mean, can they cook food? Not, can they warm it in the microwave?
Adil
That doesn't
can
count.
cook. Akil can cook his own breakfast.
Okay.
So he does his sausages, eggs, and beans.
All right.
Oh,
We can live
don't
on
worry.
that.
Yeah, they can live on that.
yeah.
When they normally move that, boys just live on noodles, don't they?
Yeah, no, he cooked. He can cook chicken curry, but he won't do it now that he's home.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we like me to do it, but
Oh, that's nice.
So
So,
do
how
you-
was the holiday? Sorry, Chef.
No, I was going to say, do you cook every weekend then for a kill then?
no, I've cooked every 2 days. I don't
okay.
like cooking and putting in the fridge.
No, when he
No, when
goes-
he's away.
Adil. Am I going to cook for him?
Yeah.
No, he's going to
Oh,
cook
he's going to
himself.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the Cambridge fridge is opening and it's a wolf of cookie?
Bobby's hooked you.
No, that's not going to be good. Well, I was just thinking, yesterday, I went out for dinner and I was thinking, what, shall I have a chow-mein or shall I have a...
Chow-mein or chew-mein? Chew-mein.
Sorry, took it back.
Or a chow-mein.
chow-mein or rice and curry, right? I mean, decided on rice and curry. I was just sitting there thinking, our Bengali food is probably the best cuisine ever.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Isn't it? There's so much variety. Even with, like, I made Bengan bazi the other day, and that's aubergine. I don't like Bengan. Especially, like...
No, I
The
love that.
colour makes me...
No,
Buzzy,
like, you know, like how other cuisines, they make it and
Oh,
they
right. Okay.
grill it.
Moussaka
And
and all that stuff. All right, yeah.
I don't like it. And then I made bazi, and then it was so
So
yummy.
nice, yeah.
But you're thinking, that's just like a £2 Bengan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One onion,
That's
couple
it.
of chilies,
Literally.
garlic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then a bit of holiday.
But think about it, we can make like an egg curry and make an
know.
egg into the most delicious. It's one of
But
my
that's what I'm saying,
favourite dishes.
one of
That's
an
what
egg
Yash
curry.
used to say about her dad
Dishes.
making it.
Yeah,
That-
the
and-
simplest
yeah,
dishes
simple,
can
yeah.
be the most yummiest. And I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's the best thing about Bengali cuisine.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I agree.
Most
anything
yummy
from
food.
a-
Bobby
Yeah.
still
Soy
owes
sauce
us
is
some
not gonna
meals.
make eggs that
Yash,
tasty, is it?
Yash, doesn't Bobby owe us some meal?
Yeah,
Cooking
he
food.
does.
Where is the wood cue? Because I can't smell it.
No.
Did you get hooked for us
Yeah,
today?
yeah. Chocolates instead.
I got you, that's guilt. That is. I bought chocolates instead today.
Chocolate only.
Fish shape, isn't it?
We're all on a diet.
Shape.
Oh, don't. Now when I eat that, I'm going to think it's...
Wood cue. You're going to smell it.
Oh, bless.
Oh.
How was your holiday, by the way,
Yes.
in Jordan?
It was really, really good. Alhamdulillah, it was really, really good. I'm so tired, though, because the boys made me do so much. Do you
You
see
went for
what?
quite a long time, isn't
There's
it?
a lot
10
of
days.
walking and
Lots of walking, and it's so vast. It's all desert. And then
Can we
went
talk about the donkey horse picture?
Can we do the dead?
I'm
dead
so
nice thing to say.
It's a horse!
It's a horse, not a donkey, okay?
Sorry, I thought it was pure gada.
He probably thought, what's this gaddy doing on me? Do you know what, right? I was absolutely bricking it.
Oh,
Absolutely bricking it.
You're really brave, though.
Horse,
Yeah,
right,
yeah, she's brave,
had a
man.
fly in its bloody face, and it can't go.
oh, we need that slow motion.
And it can't go. And it can't go. I gave it to you on the plate there, baby. I gave you that one. But yeah, it kept getting a fly in its face and it kept moving around, and I think it's gonna throw me off any minute now. And then it goes, "Oh, do you want to do the Indiana trick?" And I goes, "Do I look like I want to do the Indiana trick? Just take me to the other side and
The
let me
fact that
go."
you even got on a saddle was the first thing. Then the second one was like, in one of them, it's quite a big horse or donkey, whatever you want to call it. Right? Okay. But I'm like, how the hell did Yash sit on it like for...
They had to put me on one of those to step onto it and then step onto it.
But then you're doing like the splits, weren't you?
Exactly. With my hips, they're so bad. I was like, even my trousers are going to rip. Or I'm just going to be stuck with one leg and not being able to get up over the
getting
horse.
on is one thing. How did
Horse
you
is
get
just
off?
going left.
How did you get off?
Oh my
He had to put me onto another step so that it was higher, so that I didn't have to jump onto the floor.
But you're
Really
brave.
brave, because I wouldn't have done it.
But when you got
I don't mind though.
Oh,
because
no, I
you
shove
would've done.
Amina onto everything.
I know
So
you
off
have.
you
I know.
go,
I
but
know.
I'm
We've
not
seen
doing
you do
it.
that.
But in Egypt, did you go onto a camel?
No, I missed it on the last day. I was gonna.
Oh, you would have done it.
So I
wanted
did it in
to.
Egypt. Do you know how tall a camel is?
Yeah, I know.
And then they
massive.
get up like
Yeah.
that as
Yeah, so
well.
you're doing this.
Yes, yeah.
We got enough. What they call
Yeah,
up here today?
I'm giving it to you on the plate. I'm giving it to you on the plate.
What animals did you see? Oh, what did they do? Any dolphins?
That's your animal.
Oh my goodness me!
But it was a really good trip. I
You
recommend
sent
it
us
to
a lot
anybody.
of pictures and
Alhamdulillah,
it
it
was
looks so
I did
beautiful.
not get bored of looking
No.
at the pictures.
Really?
The
I
colours,
was thinking,
like...
that this is enough now.
No,
This is
So
no,
on
we
day
didn't.
one, when you're like eating donuts and stuff, I was like, oh, that's not what I expected Jordan to be. Like, really, I
Yash
thought
likes to
I
It's
didn't eat
very
donuts. I didn't eat donuts. My sons ate donuts.
but when you said like the mountains, the rocks, all of that,
Yeah.
the colours were
Oh,
just
it was
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
water,
The weather was so
stunning,
nice. It was
yeah.
38 degrees.
absolutely stunning.
And then Adil was like, "Oh, you've taken me to a hot country. I don't like hot countries. You know I don't like hot countries." I was like, "Just give it I don't like hot countries. I don't really like it when it's 22 over here."
Yeah.
But he
But you
eased
weren't
into
saying it
But
was.
it's a nice heat, no?
Yeah, it was nice heat, wasn't it? Huh? No.
It's hot. It's hot.
is it hot? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's hot.
And is it a very developed country there?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No, and I think that's what's nice about
Yes,
it.
yeah,
Because it's like all of it's built on mountains. So you're looking at how the houses are built, that on top of each other. Then we saw a photo in the exhibition, the art gallery, and of what Amman looked like. I think it was 100 years. There was absolutely nothing, nothing in that picture, like no houses. And now if you look at the same picture, the same view, just hundreds and hundreds of houses
Oh,
built
wow.
behind it.
Look
Yeah.
how much is
Oh,
developed.
wow.
So it's
yeah.
different. Amman's, and there's this vibe in the evenings because obviously it's too hot to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
out in the
Oh, I like the
daytime.
sunset that
people
you
nice.
captured.
Yeah,
The
so it's
sun.
like there's children at the beach, they're paddling in the sea,
No.
there's families, there's cafe culture, so you're about going having
Yeah,
coffees
yeah.
and drinks and stuff, and you're thinking that's the kind of vibe you like
Yes.
when you go on
Yes.
holidays. isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
And
that's
I wish
exactly
it was a
what
bit
it
more
is.
here as well. You
Mm.
felt
Food
absolutely
nice.
safe. I didn't like the food. I did like the food, but I didn't like the food.
You didn't, yeah.
Well,
I
bland.
missed. Yeah, I missed
you
the
need your
spices.
okay.
Yeah,
You wanted your egg curry, didn't you? Basically.
even that would have been
Even that would have been
okay to
better,
me,
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
glad you
So,
enjoyed.
so
Yeah,
it's been a
alhamdulillah, you
busy
deserved it.
couple of weeks, isn't
Yes.
it? Lots been happening.
Really busy. And then I had the Asian football
Yes.
football awards. I'll talk about that later. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a really
awesome.
really busy week. But thank you for watching the Empower Her Play podcast. You can catch all of our previous episodes on wherever you get your podcast from, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.